writing comic books, how do you continue to like, write new stories? Like obviously we have Green Lantern Corps right here, but also like honor the stories that came before. Yeah. That's always like a big thing when I see the fandom talk about, oh, we don't like this movie or we don't like this book because it's not honoring what came before it. Mm-hmm. How do you kind of navigate that while also telling, your story and being unique to yourself?
I think that's kind of the magic of making comics is doing that. Because, like, for one, you have to.
Yeah.
Unless you're just doing some, like, Black Label or Elseworlds thing. But, like, it's kind of fun to be able to take the pieces that someone else, like, played with and put down and pick them up and start your own thing.
Nice.
It's also a challenge at times as well because, like, sometimes they made a mess of things and you got to come in and clean it up. And I'm not talking about anything particular that I've been working on. But, like, that's fun. I think as a writer working within confines like that is a fun challenge to kind of, like, exercise. But yeah, I think I'd also go back to just editors in general. Like I think editors are like the unsung heroes of the comic book industry.
Okay.
I don't think a lot of fans understand the work that they do.
Yeah. Please educate me because honestly, I didn't know that.
At the end of the day, writers, for better or for worse, we're like top billed on the book, right? But the editors, they're facilitating the whole project from writing to art to lettering, colors, all that type of stuff. And they're also the keepers of the canon, right? So if you are doing something that may bump up against something that's already either been done or that you're neglecting, it's kind of their job to get in the way and like steer you in the right direction.
Yeah.
And like, again, for better or for worse, that happens. Like, but at the end of the day, you see on Twitter or whatever social media platform, creators are getting yelled at for doing something that like goes against something. And it's like, well, sometimes maybe an editor told them to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, most definitely.
But yeah, no, they're the unsung heroes. So like when you read comics, like they're not on the cover, but like on the credits page, like check out the editors because like they're doing a lot of the work that just doesn't get respected,
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
A little bit more about editors is that they're the ones that are pairing up writers with artists.
Yeah.
So they'll look at like, oh, this artist will go really well with your story.
Oh, wow.
Or this writer will go really well with this artist. So the editor, really is the person that is helping put that book together.
Yeah.
That goes from like the pitch. Like, we haven't had a story from this character in a while.
Right.
Who would be great to write this story?
Yes, sir.
And what artist would be great for that? And also what letterer, what colorist. Like, they're really the one that kind of assembles these mini Justice League teams for each book, to put them together. For me personally as a writer, I love research. Like I love researching the history of a character.
Yeah.
Finding things that were unsolved, characters that were forgotten about, and how can we bring them back, or how can we, as Morgan said, clean up things or make things come across a little clearer.
Yes, sir.
I think I like to respect the past, but also give a little room to change things and rebuild upon things.
Yeah.
But for me, I love the research. It can sometimes be I don't want to use the word paralysis, but like you can research too much, but I think there is an art to researching and knowing a character, knowing who they are. Because sometimes you pick up a book and you're like, why would this character do that? And it's like, it doesn't sound like what they would do, what we've known from them. But if you go back and research them and read past authors, look at past artists, you get a feel for who that character is and where they're going, or maybe where they should go, or maybe where they should go.
Yeah.
So I like the research part of looking at characters and establishing new stories and new directions.
That's awesome. As part of that research, do you ever get to talk to the former writers at all and just ask them questions like, hey, like, what were you thinking about, like, this book issue, number, 3 or 4, and why'd you make this decision? I'm trying to do this with this character. What do you think about that?
I think I'm at a point now where I can do that.
Nice.
I think I just got there because I'm still very new. We're both still very new.
Yeah.
And coming into comics, like you're a little insulated. It's just kind of you and your editor and your creative team.
Right.
And like they may facilitate that for you, but like you also, I think if you have the gumption to do so, you could reach out. And I just didn't when I got started. I'm like, they don't know who the hell I am.
Yeah.
Like,
Wait, didn't you get to talk to Marv for a hot second?
That up. They set that up. Yeah. So when I started Cyborg, they brought Marv Wolfman in.
Wow.
To kind of give notes on my scripts a little bit.
Oh,
so
that's really cool.
But he was also busy, so I don't like bothering people, so I didn't feel like I could like reach out aside from that to talk to him. I probably should have, but no, now I'm at a point where like I see these people all the time, so I feel comfortable reaching out and asking questions if I need them.
That's dope.
Like a lot of stuff we're doing in Green Lantern Corps is spinning out of Philip Kennedy Johnson's Green Lantern War Journal, and like I've had conversations about what he did with John Stewart and what I want to do just to kind of keep it in line with what he was doing in that book. So
yeah.